Hi, welcome back to our channel. As you can see, we're back in our motorhome again.
Yay!
We're just heading off for a few days on the west coast to somewhere called Portavadie. Forecast looks not too bad.
Yeah, fingers crossed there's some sunshine when we get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been a while since we've been away in the van, so we'll need to remember how to use some of the stuff. We're just filled up with gas, and we'll have hookup and stuff when we get there, sort of thing. So we'll just head off, and fingers crossed the weather comes with us. So we're just heading up the side of Loch Lomond, just up at Luss, and we're going to pop into the lodges on the loch. We're going in for a wee spa and an afternoon tea. Thanks very much, Jamie and Heather, for the lovely gift. We'll go in here and I'm sure we'll enjoy it. Unfortunately, you weren't allowed any cameras in the spa, so you'll just need to take our word for how good it was. It was really excellent. So this is where we parked up last night, Tarbert. Nice wee spot to park up,
Yeah.
right next to the loch.
Quiet.
Really quiet last night. So we've only got another half hour or something, an hour to go until we get to
Yes.
Portavadie today.
So nice to be beside the sea
No, this is Hazel out sunbathing.
in this lovely weather.
That different to a couple of weeks ago.
I know. But at least it's dry. It's
Well,
not
that's
raining
very
today.
true, it's dry.
I'm not
You've still
complaining.
got a cracking view. So this is our park up in Portavadie. You can see there you've got all your services on the left hand side there. You can see we're plugged in with electric. In the front of that there's a tap for your water and stuff. The light comes on at night just to give you a wee guiding light to get back to your motorhome. That's us parked there, and that's the view we've got. So absolutely cracking wee place. Beautiful views. Nice, peaceful, pitch black at night. You can see loads of stars and stuff like that. So yeah, really good wee park up, isn't it?
It's lovely.
Really good.
Great views.
I think we're paying, I
Beautiful.
think it was £25 a night
It was 25.
during the week, and I think it's £30 in the summer months, but I'm sure that'll go up for this season. So yeah, that's my park up at Portavadie. So I'll give you a quick tour of Portavadie. I'll do it in reverse because if I done it the other way the sun would be right in your face. So that's the gymnasium and spa and stuff like that in there, which you'll either have seen or will see. And then we'll head back the way down the marina. Oh, there's Hazel.
Looks very different today, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Nice and sunny.
Yeah, we'd have done this yesterday, but the weather wasn't
It was a bit
very
grey.
nice. It's a bit grey looking, so we'll do it today. There we go, there's the marina out there. A lot of money out there. We looked at some huge boats.
Beautiful boats.
There's somebody getting their sail fixed or just about to set sail. I'm sure it says there's space for 200 boats in here.
Wow, is it 200? Is
I
it?
don't know how many's there, no, been counting. So yeah, you just come down the boardwalk here. There's a wee play park for kids there, a grass area. Then you come along to some apartments. There's a shop, which is not too bad.
It's well stocked for gifts.
It's a gift shop, and they've also got some
food items as well.
Snacks and stuff like that, rather than
the actual meals.
the actual meals. And then they've got the bar and restaurant. We are kind of self-contained, so we've not tried the restaurant.
No,
we did try the bar yesterday, but there were only people in it.
I know.
It's during the week, in the winter, so it's kind of off-season for them, I think. So I had a wee drink in there, but it was very nice. It's very well set out.
Nice view.
Welcomed well as well for the staff.
The staff are very friendly.
Yeah. So the only bit I've really seen busy is the spa yesterday, which was really busy. And you can see today it's like a ghost town.
I think it was because of the weather yesterday.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm sure come
the same idea.
It's bank, or what week off is it at school? Mid-term or something like that?
Mid-term break.
So I'm sure come tonight, tomorrow, it'll be really busy. We tried to book for an extra few nights, but they said they were full, so
I think over Valentine's as well.
Of course, Valentine's and stuff as well. People coming up for that, so I'm sure it'll get much busier today. So there's the shop in there. As I say, it's well stocked. I'm sure I got a couple of photographs yesterday. If I did, I'll stick them up for you. There's a wee, there must be a wedding venue or something like that in there. And there's the bar and stuff, which you'll see.
The restaurant.
Yeah.
You can sit outside on a nice day.
Yeah, it's got a wee bit of deck up the top there you can sit out. So yeah, that's the restaurant in there. And the happy people.
There's a gannet, remember we saw them in the museum?
Yeah, so we did, that's right.
Yeah, a wingspan of up to 2 metres. Are you just waiting on me to fall here?
Yeah,
yeah.
it's waiting on the slip. Portavadie sits on the west coast of Scotland on the eastern shores of Loch Fyne. It lies on the remote Kyle Peninsula, overlooking the Kyles of Bute within the stunning region of Argyll and Bute.
Good morning.
Good morning.
A lovely sunny morning here in Portavadie. We've been really lucky actually.
Yeah.
It's so warm. We've just climbed up the hill, which we can't remember the name of, but
No, I'll stick the name just on below just now.
And we're just looking over Portavadie and Loch Fyne.
Yeah, so there's Portavadie down there, the marina. That's where we're staying, and our motorhome just down there. I don't know if my finger will be pointing correctly to that, but we're in that wee bit there. But we've stayed there. We stayed there last night. We never filmed yesterday because it was a wee bit wet and windy
really
yesterday.
Cold,
so
actually, so we just made the most of the spa, didn't we?
Yeah, we never got here until about 12 o'clock or so. So when we got here, we just got the van all set up, and then went for a wee walk around the facilities, and ended up going to the spa.
So we had a few hours in the spa, which was really good.
Yeah,
you're not allowed to film actually in the spa.
Yeah, that's right. We managed to get a wee bit in one of the hot tubs, but yeah, it's...
And then we spent some time playing table tennis and then
stuff like that. Went for a couple of drinks and then just kind of called it a night after that.
We got up early this morning because we knew it was going to be sunny today, and headed up for a good walk really. Yep,
so I'll quickly let you see what we've got here. So as I said, there's Portavadie just down the hill there with the marina, and then over to the right And just ahead of Portavadie you can see the fish farms where they get the nets. We've seen them working in there yesterday because the hot tub's going to sit and look out to them. So we sat and watched that for a good half hour while we were in the hot tub. And there's a wee port just in at the bottom right hand side, just down here. And there's a ferry goes to and from Tarbert, which is over there. And we're thinking of going and having a wee
Yeah, we might go this afternoon.
a wee sail on that this afternoon if the weather stays like this, because it's absolutely lovely. There's not even any wind.
It's beautiful.
I got the drone up there, so I'll put some drone footage up as well. So yeah, we can't remember the name of this hill. It took us about 20 minutes, half an hour to climb up
Yeah,
it.
it wasn't much at all.
So we'll head back down there and then we'll go and get the ferry to Tarbert and see what Tarbert's like. Yeah?
Yeah.
Good to go?
Like a plan.
Right, we'll catch you when we put the camera back on. That's the way we're heading, it's over that way to Tarbert. So this is a Calmac ferry for Portavadie and we're going to Tarbert. It was £14.60 return for 2 years, which is alright. We're just going over for a few hours just to see what we can see. A wee wander around village or town. I don't know what Tarbert is. Is it a town or a village?
A village.
Right, so we'll go and do that. And then we'll get the other side when we come back. There's some beautiful mountains over that side there, so we need to see what was on the other side when we're on the way back.
On the way back.
So we'll see you in Tarbert. So just in front of us there you can see the ruins of Tarbert Castle. Still got a flagpole as well.
I saw that, yeah.
And it's got a rope, so there must be flags up at some point. Maybe special occasions or...
It did say apartments generally became less spacious and less well furnished as you progressed up the building, reflecting the status of the occupants.
Oh yeah. So it's grander downstairs than it is upstairs?
Yes.
You'd have thought they were there in.
I know.
Perched above the harbour, Tarbert Castle overlooks the village of Tarbert, guarding the narrow entrance to the Loch Fyne. Built in the 13th century and later strengthened by Robert the Bruce, it stands as a powerful reminder of Argyll's strategic past. Look at this wee place. So you might see in that old wooden ship down there, there's a, what is that, a dragon's head on that?
That's what it looks like. It's like a
Viking ship.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
There you go, there's the sunset over Tarbert. As we head back to Portavadie and back to the Motorhome.
Yes.
Back to Morag. Get the heating on.
I know it's chilly now. Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hi, I'll just give you a quick tour of the ladies' shower room since it's quite quiet in here just now. Really, really nice showers, so warm and cosy in here. Separate toilets on the sinks, hair dryers, straighteners. Lovely, I think this is the nicest toilets, shower cubicles that we've been on a campsite before. Really, really nice. Hi, so that wraps up our trip for this week. We've had a great few days here in Portavadie and we're just heading home now.
Yeah, it's been a blast. Fortunately, the weather was good for us, which meant we got over to Tarbert in the ferry, which was good fun getting over there. That wee castle over there was lovely. So it was really good, and it was great to get out in the motorhome again.
It was.
And I'd say we were fortunate with the weather, but yeah, really good to be back in Morag. So many more trips will be planned very shortly. So if you liked the video, please go to the wee bit below and give us a wee thumbs up. And if you like our videos altogether, please subscribe to our channel. I think we're up to about 50 subscribers now, so woohoo! Yeah, so please give us a wee thumbs up. It helps the channel grow because it means it gets shared with other people as well. So that's it for this week, and we'll see you on the next one, which might be one of our exciting videos starting. So yeah, we'll see you on the next one, and it's toodaloo from the Mcgoos.
Bye.
Bye.